It's high school hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live. Join us all winter long as we feature live San Juan and Monticello basketball. Now, without further delay, we send you courtside for tonight's action. Welcome to high school hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Rhett Sifford welcoming you live to San Juan High School in Blanding as we switch gears now and take it over from the Monticello and Monument Valley games down in Monument Valley. And we do welcome you in. It's Rhett Sifford here this evening as we are set for the first round of the 2A Utah State Boys Tournament tonight with the San Juan Broncos welcoming the Vanguard Academy Knights into town. And this will be the first ever matchup between these two teams. And so we look forward to this one here tonight as San Juan will begin their quest tonight for the 2025-2026 state title in the 2A basketball ranks. And this should be a fun one here tonight. This, no matter what, will be the final home game of the season for these San Juan Broncos. The winner of this game will travel to West Valley City to take on American Prep West Valley. And it's kind of interesting, but both of the teams this week are from West Valley City. Vanguard Academy also hails from West Valley City, and so they have made the trek down tonight, and I don't know if they'll be headed back home tonight after this long journey, but we've got the same journey, hopefully, if San Juan can get through this one here tonight, and that is expected to be the case as the Broncos come in as the number 9 seed with a 14-9 record, and Vanguard Academy is ranked 24th with a 7-15 record this season. And when you take a look at these two teams as we open it up, Vanguard Academy coached by Garrett Jenkins in his first year, 7-15 on the season. Like we said, I know last year they were not eligible for the postseason, so I believe that was kind of a probationary year. And so this year they are obviously eligible for the postseason. Here they are. But this team has suffered 5 straight losses as they come into this one here tonight. When you take a look at these two teams' common opponents, that's kind of how you get an idea of how they stack up against each other. And Vanguard Academy beat Whitehorse back in mid-December or right before the Christmas break, but only by 3 points. 63-60 was that final. And, of course, San Juan in the new year defeated Whitehorse by 34 points. And so that tells you kind of what you need to know just taking a look at that game. But also, Vanguard Academy has played Rockwell twice this season and lost to Rockwell by 11 points the first time they played them, and by just 2 the second time they played them. So obviously Vanguard Academy improved a bit, but they lost to Rockwell, which is a team that San Juan beat pretty handily. The second game of the new year, they scored 91 on Rockwell, actually 91-63. And we will take a look again at that on Friday if, in fact, the Broncos make it to the second round, because Rockwell is the only common opponent between San Juan and American Prep West Valley. But I am joined now by Bobby Bowering. And Bobby, our last time together here this season, final home game of this season, no matter what happens here tonight. And the Broncos begin their quest for a state title tonight, and got to take care of business against a team that you're heavily favored against. And so hopefully they can do that tonight and get better in their own game, execute their own game plan here tonight.
Totally, yeah. It's kind of crazy that we're already here at the last game of the regular of the season at home here. So I think the Broncos have done a pretty good job kind of hitting their stride here at the end of the season, and
they have
got some good momentum coming into this game. And again, that's the reward that you get for being able to get a higher seed, is to get a little bit easier first round game to kind of get your feet under you here in the playoffs too. So look for San Juan to come out and get that. So
would have been nice to get the 8 seed and have American Prep come down here, but that's not to be. So there's a 5-hour journey in our future possibly this week. And but you know, this is a team that for a good portion of the year, we didn't really know who they were. You know, we didn't know which team was going to show up. They would show us spurts of who they were, who they could be, and then show us spurts of who they weren't, and wouldn't play well. I think probably the last game they had that I guess you'd classify as a poor game was when we traveled to Monroe and they played South Sevier. They didn't play well against South Sevier in their home gym. And so this is a team that has had their struggles on the road this year, but they've really come into their own, like you said here, and like we've talked about for these past few weeks. They've been playing some really good ball here these past couple weeks.
They totally have. And I think we've been saying it all year long. This team can compete with anybody in the state and in the classification when they are playing as a team. They're firing on all cylinders. They've got the athletes. They've got the quickness. They've got the aggressiveness. They've got the strength. I mean, they check a lot of boxes out there on the court. And so I'm really excited to see what kind of a run this team can make here in the playoffs.
Well, we will talk a little bit more about San Juan here on the pregame show. We don't have a whole lot of time before we get set for the opening tip here tonight, but just want to take a look at some of the stats for Vanguard Academy coming in. Jackson Kingston, the junior, is their leading scorer. He's averaging 18 points a game. Abel Jenkins, a senior, 16 points a game. James O'Brien, over 8.5 a game. And Bridger Tucker is just over 7 points a game. Those are the big scores for this team. You got to kind of drop down. Points per game is interesting. We got a couple of kids in here who played one game, so they're averaging 6 points. The 6 points that they scored that game puts them up there.
There we go.
But that's not true. Corey Hansen is a sophomore, and he's played 17 of their games. And this is incomplete stats, unfortunately. They did play 22 games, but we only had stats for 18 games. But just looking at the average, he's right under Bridger Tucker with an average of 5.5 a game. So when you look at the point totals, you can see it more accurately. Maybe Jackson Kingston with 325 on the year, Bridger Tucker 129. It goes down from there. But the three-point shots or three-point buckets will tell you. Jackson Kingston, I saw him warming up just a little bit ago. He was hitting the threes. He's got 38 on the season, at least in the 18 games we have stats for. Corey Hansen with 22. James O'Brien with 18. Abel Jenkins 16. And Blake Walton with 14. So other than Kingston's 38, it's pretty even in three-point shooting for these guys. Kingston leads the rebounding as well with 183 in these 18 games that are recorded. Bridger Tucker had 126. So we'll see how it translates onto the floor here today. San Juan is heavily favored here tonight as the number 9 seed against the number 24 seed. We will take a break, and when we return, we'll hear from Coach Easton Nielsen as his team gets set to go, and we'll take a look at some of the San Juan stats as well. Stick with us. It's the first round of the 2A Utah State Boys Tournament here tonight with San Juan hosting Vanguard Academy. High school hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live.
Diamond Propane in Blanding, Utah is the only locally owned and operated propane dealer in San Juan County. Call Chas Jacobson today at 435-678-2010 to fill your tank. Diamond Propane is a proud sponsor of local high school sports.
Here at Utah Navajo Health System, our mission statement is we exist to improve your quality of life through comprehensive, self-empowered, culturally sensitive, and amazing customer service.
Get the resources and quality of a big school education and the support of a smaller school at Utah State Blanding. Explore over 70 degree and certificate programs to find your perfect fit and experience personalized learning with small class sizes and dedicated faculty while getting the classic college experience. A Utah State education is affordable too, thanks to competitive tuition and tons of scholarship opportunities. Visit blanding.usu.edu to learn more about becoming an Aggie in Blanding.
Mom?
Dad, sometimes I'm gonna be a little impulsive.
I mean, I'm a teenager.
Not to freak you out or anything, but the leading cause of death in Utah for teens
It's suicide.
So help us out here.
Because
We may be impulsive,
But we want to live. Almost all the time.
but in case there are times when we forget that,
keep your guns and ammo locked up safely.
Because doing this little thing can make a big difference.
San Juan Public Health in Blanding offers vital records, immunizations, WIC, and health education. Protect your family's health with our services. Visit 735 South 200 West or call 43558733838.
Welcome back to San Juan High School in Blanding, Utah. It's high school hoops tonight on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live. San Juan boys hosting the Vanguard Academy Knights tonight in the first round of the 2A Utah State Boys Tournament. And this should be a fun one here tonight. San Juan looking to punch their ticket into the second round where they would face American Prep West Valley. Vanguard Academy also coming down from West Valley City here tonight, so they've had the long journey. And the Broncos are hoping to have that same journey on Friday to head up north and see if they can get themselves into the state quarterfinals for the first time since they won it all a few years ago. We did get a chance a little bit ago to chat with San Juan head coach Easton Nielsen and just pick his brain a little bit. Here's what he has to say as his team gets set to go tonight in the first round of the state tournament.
Coach, thanks for chatting with us like you have all year. Really strong finish for you guys. You've won 7 of your last 9 games. You kind of have been coming into your own. We've talked about this for the past couple weeks now. You guys have been playing some pretty good ball right at the right time, and this is the fun time of year when you head into the postseason.
Absolutely. We're dang excited about this week. We love where we're at. We love our draw. Tonight, it's all about just getting better, making decisions and playing this game in such a way that it better prepares us for Friday night rather than having us take a step back, obviously, right? We've got to come out and execute things and use it as a way of becoming a better prepared team for Friday night. So,
I'm assuming you're alluding to the fact that you're heavily favored tonight against a team that is a lower seed, obviously. And so what exactly do you want to see the boys do tonight against this squad?
Primarily take care of the effort things, right? We have to dominate rebounds. I don't want to see them get a single offensive rebound tonight, to be honest. We need to execute out of our presses. We're going to put a lot of pressure on them. I want to make sure that we're in the right spots, that we play disciplined with our hands, and that we finish, easy opportunities when we get them. Just play good, disciplined basketball. Don't turn the ball over. Run the offenses, get the right shots, defensively be in position, box out, finish the possessions. Those effort things that we really have focused a lot on this week are really what I want to see us do well tonight.
After that grand game, you talked about a couple things that you wanted to look at during practice this week. Has that gone well? Have you maybe fixed those things or looked at those things?
Yeah, I mean, we've adjusted a couple things. Coming into this game, I really wanted to increase our speed in running the floor and transition and things like that. You go back and watch when Cortez played us. Anybody that wants a lesson on fast break and transition, go watch Cortez's team. That team, I've probably watched that game 100 times because I've been trying to figure out how did they get it to be so fast out of the net off our makes and up the floor and so fast off our misses up the floor. So we ran a couple drills this week to try to leverage that a little more. We got athletes, and that's an advantage I think we can take more advantage of in these games to come if we do it well.
I know you said you like this time of year. The boys like this time of year. Do you feel the excitement from the players? And how do you coaches feel, too?
I mean, honestly, I haven't had a locker room feel this good. This group feels amazing. Coaches are excited. Everybody's excited in town. I mean, tremendously good feel in the locker room right now, and I'm nothing but excited going into this week.
All right, Coach, good luck going out and take care of business tonight. Thanks, man.
Hey, thanks. Appreciate it.
And a big thanks to Coach Easton Nielsen for chatting with us tonight as his team gets set to host Vanguard Academy in the first round of the state tournament. Again, just to mention, San Juan 14-9 coming in tonight. The Broncos have won 5 of their last 6 and 7 of their last 9, as you heard me mention when talking with Coach Nielsen there. And so they have really been coming into their own, a strong finish to the regular season this year, and they're carrying a little bit of momentum as they come in to this thing here tonight, and we'll see if that can carry over and propel them to a possible state tournament or state championship this year. Right now the goal is just one game at a time. Take care of business tonight. Hopefully take care of business on Friday. Get yourself to the quarterfinals at Utah Valley University, and then you never know what might happen. One game at a time for these Broncos, who are led by Trip Palmer. He's led all season long. Scoring-wise, he's averaging just over 17 points a game. Jagger Neves over 12 points a game. Cole Duke almost 11 a game. Baylor Nielsen at 8 a game. And George McNaughton just under 5 a game for San Juan. 3-point shooting this season. Baylor Nielsen, obviously we call his name all the time from beyond the arc. 41 trays on the year for him. Cole Duke also 32. Jagger Neves at 31. Trip Palmer 7 Randall Black rolling in there with 2 threes on the year in the top 5 now off the bench for San Juan. Rebounding, Trip Palmer leading the way with 284, Cole Duke 138, and Jagger Neves with 136, George McNaughton 130. So these kids have been doing some rebounding this year, and that's what Coach Easton Nielsen likes to see. Had a funny visit today with Cole Duke's dad. He rolled into the San Juan record while we were working on the paper today. He said, nobody likes a Cole Duke picture more than Cole Duke. So
that sounds
he's his
spot
biggest,
on.
he's his own biggest fan, is what he said.
I love it.
So he said, if you see him after the game, you're going to say, hey, nice game. He'll breeze right by you, say, let me look at that stat sheet, man.
Hey, Cole's got to get his, man. Got to get his.
Well, it's just funny. He just mentioned his name, third in scoring, and it made me reminded me of that with his dad in today, giving him some shade today in the San Juan record.
Good.
So.
Aaron's got to keep him a little grounded.
That's right. That's right. So he's in here to watch tonight. A lot of fans in here tonight kind of streaming in. It's always weird when you come in and it's deserted without a JV game going on beforehand, but it's a fun time of year in the postseason, and this is what it's all about, obviously. It's come down to this. You know, the teams are peaking right now, and this is going to be some fun basketball over the course of the next couple weeks. I don't know why that we're not having the tournament like we usually do in Richfield, and there's going to be a whole week off next week. That kind of frustrates me a little bit, and other people I talked with. But it'll be at UVU in a couple weeks if the Broncos can make it to the quarterfinals. But these first 2 games of the tournament this week, and so then you'll have a week to prepare. But so I don't know what the story is with that. But at any rate, it's a good time of year, and this should be fun. Even if it's a blowout tonight, it should be fun for San Juan, and they've got to work on the things that'll make them better as they go through the bracket here.
No, totally. And these first games in the playoffs, I mean, that's, again, we talked about it. You earned this spot. So, yeah, come out here and be polished. Like, don't be sloppy. The way that you end this game and you play this game is going to be the direct momentum that you're going to be taking up to Salt Lake on Friday, if and when we do advance. And so, yeah, be very deliberate about the way that we do things, do the little things right, and then, yeah, that's when we're unstoppable as a team. So San Juan's got to do a good job of that tonight.
Emma, we're about to do the national anthem, I think, but just while we have a couple seconds, mention the girls as well. They did earn the 8 seed, so they're going to be at home, and they've earned a bye. They will be hosting either American Heritage or Roland Hall this Saturday here in the San Juan gym. So I'll be driving home from West Valley City at that time, but and we're assuming that's going to be number 9 American Heritage in here on Saturday. So the girls will have a battle on their hands as the number 8 and what we think is going to be the number 9 seed go head-to-head this weekend. Get out and support the girls if you can. I believe that's going to be a 1 o'clock tip on Saturday, as San Juan has earned the right to host a second-round game here this Saturday. So we are going to have the national anthem here. We'll turn it up and let you hear that, and then we'll have the call of the starters in a moment. Is it Sierra Black?
Emery
Black. Okay, I don't know what he said, but Is she a senior this season?
She is an 8th grader.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Okay. So she'll be the resident national anthem singer for some years to come.
We got her for about 4 years.
I was going to say, what are they going to do when she graduates? But if she's only an 8th grader, then never mind.
Yeah, she's locked up.
Well, there you go. Here, I just missed all the Vanguard starters. Number 1, number 4. Help me out here. 13, 14.
And is that 11?
Yep, 11. Thank you. All right, we'll skip over to the San Juan Broncos. It'll be number 0, 6'3", senior center George McNaughton. Number 2, 6'2", senior guard Jagger Neves. Number 3, 5'11", senior guard Baylor Nielsen. Number 31, 6'2", senior guard Cole Duke. And number 55, 6'5", senior forward Trip Palmer. Again, San Juan is coached by Easton Nielsen in his 3rd season, now with a 38-36 record. Vanguard Academy coached by Garrett Jenkins in his first year, a 7-15 record. And in just a second, I will tell you who their starters are since I missed that. But it'll be number 1, junior Jackson Kingston. Number 4, senior James O'Brien. Number 11, senior Nathaniel Peterson. Number 13, sophomore Corey Hansen. And number 14, senior Bridger Tucker. So we are set to go. The Broncos wearing home white tonight. And, man, these are some laundered jerseys, Bobby. These things are bright white. And the Broncos throw it away on their first possession on the baseline, unfortunately. But Vanguard wearing road black tonight with the blue numbers and the white highlights.
Man, Dale San Juan, that's not how you want to start off.
No, it isn't.
Let's get those out early. And looks like right now we're going to be seeing this half-court trap. They're going to be putting the pressure on early here, so I like that. Come out and get after it.
So Vanguard will look to score on their opening possession, and here's Tucker with a shot up from the right side, no good, rebounded by San Juan. And the Broncos in quick transition, a 3 for Nielsen is no good, and rebounded by Vanguard.
Yeah, quick couple possessions here on the game. Be curious, a lot of times it takes a little bit for teams to get a little bit settled here, so San Juan, they do a really good job when they're out running and different things, but they still got to make sure they're in the structure of their offense and not getting a little too out of control. So
bit of a tentative start, long way to go, obviously.
Yep.
So as Jagger Neves walks it across for San Juan, Vanguard Academy commits their first turnover of the game as they had a player step on the sideline over here, and that turns it over. Now Jagger Neves will bank it off the glass from the right of the paint, and there's our first points tonight as the 6'2 senior scores the opening volley. And now I didn't see, was that
quick
a double dribble? Or
just a quick travel, yep.
Okay. So that's another turnover on Vanguard Academy right at midcourt. The Broncos will get the ball back here, and it's Cole Duke inbounding to Jagger Neves. Neves will walk it across. Comes left side for Nielsen, back up top for Neves. Lobs it inside to Trip Palmer. He goes down under the basket. George McNaughton, a good job in traffic to outweight the D, lays it up and in.
Well, that's a good job. And right off the bat, obviously Vanguard's a little outmatched in the size department. And so San Juan really needs to utilize that underneath the basket, getting those easy looks underneath.
Cole Duke will now score in traffic as they get the ball to him underneath. Meanwhile, Corey Hansen drained a 3 for Vanguard, and now Trip Palmer with a steal at midcourt. It is going to be a two-handed dunk. We saw that in Grand County the other night, and we get it here early.
Oh, love it. Nothing to get the, oh, you're going to get another one right here. Oh.
That time he doesn't dunk it. He does get the layup, the reverse layup. No, they're going to call the foul on the floor. 2 steals for Trip Palmer. I thought he was going to dunk it again, but he was fouled on the floor this time.
He just wanted to show off the acrobatics a little bit in the air, get that little and one look. So, no, that was beautiful. Good finish. Are they not giving him it, though? I think they're calling the foul on the floor.
The foul was on the floor.
Yep. So,
oh,
it still looked good, Trip. Still looked good.
That's right. And who was that foul on?
That was on number one.
Thank you. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout before they inbound the ball, I guess. So San Juan is up 8-3. We are a minute and 41 seconds in to this first round state tournament game here tonight. High school hoops this evening is brought. I got to find a new color here. I don't know what I'm doing here. I got all these. Brought to you in part tonight by Bradford Tire, specializing in fast service with fair prices and quality customer care. Colleen Kays, author of the 7 Dynamos of Organizational Power, and Crowley Construction tonight. Dirt, roads, driveways, and more. They handle any job, big or small. So San Juan up by 5 here in the early stages. Dominating right now, starting to stretch the lead a little bit. And they're going to look to keep pouring on this offense, or defense, excuse me, Bobby.
Yeah, I love it. And defense is the best way to get
I know you love it.
I love it. It's just, let's see more of it. Let's get those steals, the fast break points. It's a great way to get the energy going up in here.
Here's Jagger Neves with a try from 3, no good. Trip Palmer, a good rebound. He can't score on the putback, and McNaughton is fouled on the 3rd try. So a couple misses, but the Broncos doing what they need to do under the basket there to win these rebounds. And that puts George McNaughton to the line right here.
Yeah, you love the effort on the offensive boards there. George crashing. I mean, everybody's crashing there. And again, Coach Nielsen talked about it. He wants to out-rebound this team, and San Juan's doing a really good job of that early on here.
It is the first foul tonight on Bridger Tucker. 2 fouls for Vanguard Academy, and McNaughton makes him pay as he hits both. So George McNaughton is the leading scorer in the game now with 4 points. We don't say that all the time. Here's another Trip Palmer steal, all by himself ahead. He'll scoop it up off the glass and in for the uncontested layup. So that's 3 steals and 2 scores. Now another steal. I'm not going to be able to keep up with this. Oh, that was the alley-oop. That was the alley-oop off the glass and the dunk from Tripp.
Holy cow.
Will Jagger say that was on purpose right there?
Totally on purpose. He knew Tripp was coming up from behind him trailing, and they executed that to perfection.
So 2 steals for San Juan, another 2 turnovers for Vanguard, and some more points for Trip Palmer. And now Vanguard will answer with a bucket from James O'Brien as he was just to the left of the bucket, but it's 14-5 for San Juan meanwhile. So the Broncos right now just stealing the ball at will. Now they'll lose it, though, as it goes out of bounds. So a turnover on San Juan. They're second of the game. But already 4 steals for San Juan in this and 6 turnovers for Vanguard Academy.
Yeah, and when you're San Juan, when you get a chance to run an offensive set down there against this zone defense, you want to take every advantage of that because there's probably going to be a lot of fast break points and different things like that tonight. And so you want to make sure that when you have a chance, it's a good opportunity to get that good practice and that repetition in a game-like situation. Again, you got to get ready moving forward and be thinking that way. So,
well, Vanguard Academy missed James O'Brien on the runner, but San Juan got the rebound, but then unfortunately traveled as I think Vanguard reached in and kind of disrupted that ball there and forced the travel. Now they'll get some points out of it as Nathaniel Peterson scoops it up and in for the Knights. It makes it 14-7. We're not quite halfway through this first quarter. George McNaughton spots Cole Duke. He misses the 3. San Juan with their own rebound up underneath the basket. No good on the putback for McNaughton. So an offensive rebound for San Juan, missing on the second try. Now a defensive rebound for Vanguard. A 3, no good. And rebound, they get their own offensive rebound. So wow. San Juan is not able to shut out the offensive boards here as they do get their first offensive rebound. And Jackson Kingston knocks down the 3.
Yeah, I mean, San Juan, they got to tighten some stuff up here. I mean, they've had that good little stretch there where things were rolling, but it's a 4-point game here really early on. Just a little bit more aggressive and more energy on defense, crashing the boards a little better, run your offense a little bit better. Just a good chance to tighten things up here.
Randall Black and Cash Palmer coming into the game now for San Juan, who lead 14-10. There was a foul called on Bridger Tucker, which is his second, as Cole Duke was driving. Cash Palmer will get the inbound pass, scoop it up and in for the big senior center. 16-10 now for San Juan. Randall Black gets hit in the knee as James O'Brien basically lost the dribble, but Vanguard's able to retreat into the backcourt and recover that. Now a 3 on the way, and that one is good for Blake Walton. So we talked about their 3-point shooting, and we can see it here as they're within 3. Randall Black is going to answer for San Juan with the Broncos' first 3.
Yeah, I love Randall coming in. He's ready to roll, man. No fear out there, ready to pull the trigger.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't get inside, Vanguard Academy right now just electing to shoot the long ball, and they've scored 3 here in this first quarter. They're working it around the perimeter right now. Corey Hansen will now go. No, I'm sorry, that was James O'Brien, went around the defense, scooped it up, but no good on the shot. Rebounded by San Juan. Jagger Neves will bring it back across the line. Hands off to Black. Now left side for an open Cole Duke, and he hits the 3.
There we go. Good job finding Cole out there in the wing, and he's ready to shoot as well. So San Juan's starting to heat up a little bit here, too, in the first quarter.
Going around Cash Palmer is Blake Walton, but his shot is stuffed by Trip Palmer as Palmer stepped in to help out his teammate, and now a shot no good. San Juan with their own rebound, though. Trip Palmer will follow it up and score for San Juan.
That's a good job. Love the offensive rebound by Tripp, and again, I think San Juan can just have their way underneath the basket all night long tonight if they want to.
And then I didn't see, is that
just a quick
number one score?
Number one, yeah. Just San Juan not really getting back and getting set on defense and kind of falling asleep out there a little bit.
Jackson Kingston scoring. He has 5 for Vanguard Academy and not getting the roll. Was that Jagger shooting there?
That was Tripp.
No good on the, I think that was a 3. I could be wrong. Maybe he was in.
Just from the foul line. Yep, just sometimes a little mid-range shot he likes to take.
Man, so that's what happens when you entirely miss the play. Let me fix that. I just went ahead and deleted all that. We'll get this correct. I think we got it. And then I didn't see, did they just call a timeout coming down here?
Coach Nielsen took a quick timeout down here. So
the Broncos leading the Vanguard Academy Knights 24-15. We've got 2:10 to go in the opening quarter here in this first round state tournament game in Blanding, the final home game of the season for the San Juan Broncos. A quick timeout. And so we'll keep it here. We'll let you know that high school hoops tonight on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live, brought to you in part by Dependable Auto Repair. Count on their team of ASE certified technicians for all your auto service. Diamond Designs, offering a wide variety of quality customized products, and Flights Gymnastics tonight, a proud supporter of local sports and a great start for your kids. Speaking of kids, I want to say hi to my kids back at home tonight, Alan and James, also my lovely wife, Abby. I don't know why they listen to me on the radio or on the StreamUtah.Live video, but they do. Love you guys. And unfortunately for these, Bobby, I miss bedtimes at night, so be getting home late. Not late for us, but late for the youngsters, unfortunately.
Yep.
San Juan scoring here. George McNaughton, as he has 6 on the night now. Some good passing by San Juan again as they stretch the lead. I'm not sure what happened. I've got 15 for Vanguard Academy, but only 12 on the board right now. So there must have been a miss that I put as a made shot. I'm going to have to figure that out, I guess. Can you explain that?
I'm trying to think, I'm trying to think what we would have missed. Yeah, maybe just a missed three-point shot or something like that.
Yeah, I must have marked it wrong. Here's George McNaughton going up as the inbound play comes to him. He's fouled. No bucket, but he will go to the line to shoot 2 as Peterson gets called for his first of the night, and that is the 4th for Vanguard Academy. None on San Juan here in this opening quarter.
Yeah, George is the second time he's made it there tonight. He's done a really good job getting those offensive rebounds and being tough underneath the basket and getting himself to the line, and he's capitalized from the line tonight too, so that's huge for George.
There must have been a made 3 that I'm just going to have to delete. Did you see if he made both of those?
Yep, George got both of them. He's shooting really well from the foul line tonight.
So McNaughton makes both. We get a shot for Vanguard Academy, no good. Rebounded by San Juan. Broncos run the floor, and guess who touches it last? George McNaughton, as he scores again from the left side this time. He scoops it up and in off the glass. Now a steal for San Juan. Running to the bucket, missing is Baylor Nielsen, and then he was out of bounds. Now Randall Black, no foul apparently as he goes up for the putback try, no good. And so neither player can score there for San Juan. Now Vanguard Academy with a 3, as that's good for Nathan Kennington.
Now we got our 15.
Now it's 30-15, so there you go.
Vanguard's shot decently well from outside. San Juan needs to tighten up their perimeter defense a little bit.
Man, George McNaughton's having a tough game down low on the post here as he's got 12 on the night. They just keep going to him down there, and he keeps scooping it up and in.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, Vanguard just does not have the size to match up with George or Tripp or Cash or any of these guys, and so all these kids are going to have big nights tonight.
Now this ball is going to be kicked the full length of the court and out of bounds by Vanguard Academy. So that'll be a turnover on the night. San Juan will get the ball back up 17 as we've got 22 seconds left in the opening quarter here. 9th-seeded San Juan Broncos right now taking care of number 24 Vanguard Academy. Broncos looking to advance to the second round and take on American Prep West Valley as Randall Black gets another 3 off the bench for San Juan here. He's got 6 points. Nielsen almost had another steal. Long ball is no good for Corey Hansen, but rebounded by Vanguard Academy. Now stepping inside the arc, missing a jumper is O'Brien at the buzzer. And that is how the first quarter ends. It's a 20-point lead for the San Juan Bronco through the first 8 minutes, 35-15. We will step aside and return for the start of the second quarter. It is High School Hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live.
San Juan Credit Union. Your money, your future, your credit union. We have branches available in Blanding, Monticello, and Bluff. Come on down and see us.
San Juan Building Supply in Blanding has lumber, tools, and building materials for any project. Enjoy quality products and expert advice. Call 435-678-2000 or come in and see us at 1050 South Main Street.
For over 75 years, San Juan Health has offered top medical care in Blanding, Monticello, and Spanish Valley. Visit sanjuanhealth.org for our services. San Juan Health, chasing perfection since 1947.
Pain or injury sidelining you? Precision Rehab restores you and your loved ones back to peak performance with physical therapy in Monticello, Blanding, Montezuma Creek, and Monument Valley. Covered by most insurances. Call 435-678-3869 or visit precisionrehabutah.com.
Welcome back live to San Juan High School in Blanding, Utah. It's High School Hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live. Rhett Sifford and Bobby Bowering welcoming you back in. We're together for one final time this year. It's the first round of the 2A State Boys Tournament here. And it looks like the Broncos are finally going to be called for their first foul of the night as Baylor Nielsen stepped in front of somebody there, made some contact. And the Knights will inbound it, and here is Corey Hansen with it. Sends it back out on the wing. Now he'll get it back from O'Brien. They work a little give and go. Here's O'Brien into the paint, lob it up on the runner, no good. Rebounded by San Juan.
Good rebound. Again, like you said, Georgia's been having a really good game tonight, both ends of the floor.
Jagger Neves has it in the midcourt paint for San Juan. I almost said St. Louis. I don't know why. But here comes Trip Palmer. He could have dunked again, but elects to just lay it up and in as a nice pass from Jagger Neves that time as he was cutting through.
It's a good job. That was a good set by the Broncos. Oh, my goodness.
Now an absolute rejection by Trip Palmer again as he was up over the top of the shooter there. Ran out of room on the left side, tried to dump it in the middle. This time it's going to be a turnover against San Juan. Another block for the Broncos here as a couple of misses here and defensive rebounds. Now Trip Palmer, I can't keep up with the play right now with all these button pushes. The Broncos missed here, and another try is no good. So a couple offensive rebounds here. Now a defensive rebound for Vanguard Academy, and they run it back in. So somehow neither team able to score right there. And the Knights have it back in the offensive end. Out high, little razzle-dazzle, almost Deke Jagger Neves, but they have to step it back. Missing a long shot is O'Brien. Rebound goes out of bounds untouched to San Juan.
Yeah, that's the tough part when you're trying to run an offense and you get down there and you get stuffed twice and go underneath. You're not very motivated to go back down there, so I'm sure Vanguards are going to be pulling it back out, trying to get these perimeter shots again.
I think there have been, I've only got 3 blocks for San Juan. I think there have been 4 or 5. There was the alley-oop right there, and Trip Palmer catches it, lays it up and in. I think that was supposed to be more sparkly there, but it ended up being just the lob up and in off the glass.
That was good. No, Tripp did a good job handling that. It wasn't a terrible pass, but Tripp was able to get that to go down. That was a good job.
Kennington misses the 3. Again, the ball goes out of bounds untouched, so a dead ball rebound to San Juan here. And the Broncos, no press to deal with here from Vanguard Academy as a sub comes in for them. So it'll be Tucker coming back in, Hansen going off. And they do not have a lot of players on the bench here. I've only got 3 on my roster that are spares, but I might be missing a guy, it looks like. But I do have a roster, so I can get that figured out depending on what happens tonight. George McNaughton misses for San Juan. Trip Palmer right there to clean it up, though, as he fades from the paint. And the big senior now has 14. That leads all scorers.
Yeah, Tripp's having a really good ball game tonight. I feel like he's done a really good job just at the last part of this whole season, kind of coming into his own.
I'm not sure what this ref is saying here. Was there a foul, or they got some debris on the floor here?
Something, yeah. Not sure what it was, but.
Looked like someone's tooth, but I know that's probably not the case.
Nobody's bleeding out there, so.
San Juan's up 41-15, 5:27 to go in the first half. Broncos taking care of business tonight against number 24 Vanguard Academy. That was nearly a travel, but somehow the Knights avoid that. They're unable to make the shot, but they do get their own rebound here, so a second chance opportunity for the Knights. O'Brien has it on the left wing. Looks to the top. Trip Palmer almost stole that. The crowd groans every time they want to see another dunk, I think.
I think so. They might get it right here. Oh, didn't quite get the ball off in time.
That was another shot missed by Vanguard Academy. Defensive rebound for San Juan, but they're unable to start down the court here. I didn't see why they stopped the play.
They had a foul back here.
Okay. So is that number 4?
Number 4.
His first. James O'Brien. San Juan just one foul in this game so far to Baylor Nielsen. Speaking of, Nielsen will put up the 3, misses it just long. He's the only starter still looking for points tonight for San Juan. Trip Palmer misses after that miss, and Cash Palmer is right there to clean it up for the Broncos. A couple offensive rebounds for San Juan.
Yeah, they've just dominated the board tonight. I'll be curious to see what the stats look like at halftime, but San Juan's just kind of had their way on both sides, offensive and defensive rebounding.
From just inside the arc, Jackson Kingston hits a shot for Vanguard Academy. Now Jagger Neves spots a wide open Cole Duke again. He missed the 3, and Vanguard Academy beats San Juan to the loose ball. So 43-17, halfway through the second quarter, and the Broncos slow to get to that rebound there. They catch a break on the bounce, though, and a defensive rebound to the Broncos. Jagger Neves run into, loses the handle, now travel on the floor as Jackson Kingston went down to try to recover that loose ball. So that'll technically be a turnover on Vanguard Academy. After I would call maybe a steal by Vanguard Academy. So we'll give them the benefit of the doubt there. And the Broncos inbound. Trip Palmer to the right side. Baylor Nielsen for 3, no. Rebound down into the paint. Jagger Neves is fouled as he goes up, and he'll shoot 2 from the line.
Good job. It's been kind of weird. Jagger's, not that he hasn't been doing anything out there, but a little bit more quiet on the offensive end, but that's just because his big boys down low have been eating it up and stuff.
Yeah.
But he's like, I'm finally going to get in here and get my own, go get an offensive rebound and get myself to the line. So good job.
Yeah, right now it's Trip Palmer and George McNaughton taking care of all the scoring between them. 26 points. Jagger Neves gets his 3rd right here, though, as he hits the front end of these foul shots. Second shot on the way from the 6'2 senior is good as well. So the Broncos have been strong from the line as well tonight, too.
Yeah, they've done really well. That's been something that they've struggled with in some games. They've done really good with in some games, but if they can get some momentum at the foul line right before the rest of these playoff games, that'll be great for San Juan.
And now the Broncos turn the ball over. I found a kid that I don't have yet on my roster, so I'll have to put him in. This is his second 3 on the way, short on both of them. So let's see if I can put him in. That's Cody Jenkins. I'm guessing that's the coach's son. As Cole Duke drives into the paint, misses the pull-up jumper. Rebounded by Vanguard Academy. I'll have to add him here in just a minute. He's missed 2 threes. Now here's a nice little run through the paint. James O'Brien moving left, shoots back to the right. Kind of a hook shot over his head, falls. Make it 45-19 with 3 minutes to go in this first half. Now we're going to get a foul on Vanguard Academy. And this will be the 3rd on Bridger Tucker.
Yeah, that'll be 3. So Vanguard's kind of teetering there on that bonus line again here with about 3 minutes left. So, ooh.
And the Broncos inbound pass sails past everybody all the way down court and out of bounds.
Yeah, I mean, if there's one thing to kind of look at right now for San Juan, they've obviously been playing a really good game, but turnovers has still kind of been a little bit of an issue. You want to tighten that up and clean that up a little bit here for the rest of this quarter and the rest of the second half.
Yeah, that is the 7th turnover on San Juan. 8 for Vanguard Academy in the game. And that's unofficial, of course. I may have missed something. But we get a foul here on the Broncos as the Knights inbound the ball. And it looks like that's the first on Jagger. As Vanguard Academy now has it in the offensive end. Here's an open look for Hansen. Misses the 3. Rebounded by San Juan. I got to get these 3 misses in here, or 2 misses as a shot. I don't know if that was blocked or what happened there.
Yeah, I think they got a little piece of it and got blocked going up on the way up.
Who shot that?
That was San Juan guy or the Vanguard?
San Juan, yeah.
San Juan, it was Baylor, and then down here, number 12 just shot, got fouled, and was going to the foul line.
Okay.
Jagger got the foul, so
Jagger Neves, guilty of his 2nd in a row here. Now the Broncos starting to collect some fouls here in this 2nd quarter. And Vanguard Academy's first trip to the line is Cody Jenkins, the freshman, and he hits the first of the 2. Good thing I got him entered on the roster. He's got a few stats here. And he gets a roll on the 2nd shot. So the freshman has 2, and it's 45-21. San Juan a little bit more than doubling up Vanguard Academy here right now with just over 2 minutes to go in the first half. Here's Cash Palmer into the paint, little flat with the hook, and it's rebounded by Vanguard.
yeah, and San Juan's done a good job this second half, tightening up a little bit more defensively, only giving up 6 points here up to this point in the quarter, as opposed to the 15 they gave up in the first. And so that's a good sign that you want to see.
2 misses for Vanguard Academy. San Juan has it now. Cash Palmer mishandles a pass under the bucket in traffic, though, and that'll be turned back over. So the Broncos continue to struggle in the turnover game, and I have them tied now with Vanguard Academy, 8 apiece in that department.
Yeah, and turnovers, I mean, that's one of those things you get playing some of these other teams that take a better advantage of those turnovers. I mean, they can be game changers, and so really want to make sure that you get those cleaned up.
And the Knights very slow to get back on defense as the Broncos rebounded a miss. Cole Duke was open under the bucket going the other way, and I think it was Cash Palmer who found him with the full court pass there. Easy layup for Duke, who has 7 now. The Broncos stretch the lead to 47-21. And now Jagger Neves playing goaltender down here. He didn't make any contact. Now he blocks a shot, and he's going to be called for his 3rd foul right here.
Yep, you might be seeing Jagger head to the bench.
He's got 3 fouls in a row here. So that's bad news for the senior. He's going to probably have to sit.
Yeah, I'm sure they're not going to risk that too much longer here. Those are 3 quick ones by Jagger.
Just trying to get a sneaky block in there under the basket, but it did not pan out. And the first shot is good for Jackson Kingston. As Neves does indeed come out, so does Trip Palmer. And looks like we got Brig Palmer in right now. George McNaughton came back in as well. And missing is Jackson Kingston on the 2nd shot. San Juan pulls it down. Now Baylor Nielsen misses from the left side. The Broncos shooting is cooled off a little bit here. Now San Juan will steal again, but throwing it all the way down court is Baylor Nielsen out of the reach of George McNaughton and out of bounds. That'll turn it back over.
Yeah. Again, I love the idea. They've got the rise down the court. They're looking to push the ball. Just got to execute a little bit better.
Here is James O'Brien from the right wing missing a 3, but San Juan can't get to the rebound. And so another opportunity here for the Knights. And on the right side now, it's Jenkins for 3, rims out. Rebounded by San Juan. And the Broncos sending it down court on these full court passes. Nice little touch from Cole Duke to Baylor Nielsen on the cut. He lays it up and in, and he's now on the board with his first 2 points of the night. All 5 starters have scored for San Juan. As Peterson misses from 3 for Vanguard Academy, the Broncos in quick transition. George McNaughton scoring for the Broncos. Makes it 51-22, and at the buzzer, James O'Brien sends one the full length off the mark, and so that is how the half ends. It's a 29-point lead for the San Juan Broncos here in the first round of the Utah 2A State Boys Tournament, 51-22. We will take a break and return for first half stats. Stay with us. It's High School Hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live.
Here at Lisle Northern Electric, we take pride in our highly qualified team, dedicated to serving our community. Whether you need commercial, residential, or solar electrical services, our certified experts are ready to meet your needs. We are proud to support our community, especially our youth and high school athletics. Lisle Northern Electric, serving our community since 1957.
Holiday Construction is your one-stop source for gravel, concrete, excavation services, and custom hauling. We've proudly served San Juan County with quality and dedication for over 40 years. Call Holiday Construction today at 435-678-2028. We're proud supporters of high school sports and our community.
At Red Mechanical, we believe strong communities start with strong support, and that includes cheering on our local high school athletes. We've proudly served the Four Corners with dependable HVAC and plumbing solutions, keeping homes and businesses comfortable season after season. From the field to your front door, we're here for you. Red Mechanical, proud supporters of high school sports and our local communities.
Ready to own a home across Utah or Colorado? The Britt Barton team at Primary Residential Mortgage, with over 30 years experience, delivers custom loans, great rates, and friendly advice. Sit with Britt and begin your journey today. Primary Residential Mortgage Incorporated is an equal housing lender, MLS number 3094.
At Energy Fuels, creating opportunities and participating in the local community is important to us. Thanks to our dedicated employees, we're safely producing critical materials that support cleaner energy sources and a better planet for future generations.
Need fast internet in San Juan County? Emory Telecom delivers blazing fast fiber with no contracts and free installation. Power your home with reliable connectivity. Visit emorytelecom.com for details today.
Desert Rivers Credit Union offers mortgages, low fees, and great rates for all credit scores. Enjoy local service and a nationwide ATM network. Desert Rivers Credit Union, for people, not profit.
Since 2009, Blue Mountain Hospital has set the standard for rural healthcare, bringing excellence in healing, quality care, and inspired staff to San Juan County. We offer the county's only accredited sleep center, compassionate labor and delivery, top-tier emergency care, and flexible dialysis options. At BMH, our comprehensive services are delivered by a passionate team. Visit bmhutah.org to learn more. We can't wait to meet you.
Blue Mountain Foods, Monticello's hometown grocer, offers fresh meat, deli, bakery, and curbside pickup. Check BlueMountainFoods.com for weekly specials. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. at 64 West Center Street.
Welcome back to San Juan High School in Blanding, Utah. High school hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live. Halftime in the first round of the 2A Utah Boys State Tournament. And it is the San Juan Broncos, the number 9 seed, leading the number 24 seed, Vanguard Academy, 51-22. We'll take a look at some first half stats. And the Broncos have dominated in this one, as has been expected. Outscoring, they scored 35 points in the first quarter, Bobby. And outscored Vanguard Academy 35-15. Kind of cooled off a little bit in the second quarter, outscoring the Knights 16-7. And right now the main struggle for San Juan is the turnovers. Both teams with 9 turnovers in this thing, but San Juan shooting 51% from the floor. Vanguard Academy only 24%. From inside the arc, San Juan 56%. 18 of 32, that's all those down low balls they're getting and just easy layups down there. Vanguard Academy 5 of 17 for 29% from two-point range. From beyond the arc, San Juan is 3 of 9 for 33%. Vanguard 3 of 16 for 19%. And the Broncos a perfect 6 of 6 from the foul line. Vanguard Academy 3 of 4 for 75%. San Juan out-rebounding Vanguard Academy 28-15. You heard Coach Nielsen in that pregame interview said that he didn't want to see Vanguard get any offensive rebounds tonight, but they did manage to get 5 in that first half. San Juan got 9. And again, the turnovers, 9-9 right now, so that's something the Broncos want to clean up for the second half. 3 blocks for San Juan. I think it may have been more like 5. I'm not sure. I need to probably add a couple in there. I don't know how. I thought I hit the button, but maybe something went awry. I'll blame it on the old iPad. But 3 blocks for San Juan. I'm going to say 5, and 1 for Vanguard Academy. 6 steals for San Juan and 1 for Vanguard. Individual scoring, we'll start it off with the visitors tonight, and it's Jackson Kingston leading the way for the Knights with 8 points. James O'Brien has 4 so far, 3 apiece for Corey Hansen and Nathan Kennington. It is a 2-point night through that first half for Nathaniel Peterson and Cody Jenkins. For San Juan, it's the George McNaughton, Trip Palmer show tonight. They both have 14 points through the first 16 minutes, 7 for Cole Duke. Randall Black has 6, 4 apiece for Jagger Neves and Cash Palmer, and 2 for Baylor Nielsen. The 3-point buckets, 2 for Randall Black off the bench for San Juan, and 1 for Cole Duke. For Vanguard Academy, it is 1 apiece for Jackson Kingston, Corey Hansen, and Nathan Kennington hiding down on the bottom of the stat sheet there. So San Juan leads at 51-22. And, Bobby, we're kind of talking off mic here or off broadcast. It's tough when you're playing a team that you have more talent than, more size than, that you're heavily favored against, that it looks like you're going to easily beat, to kind of play down to their level. And there were some things San Juan wasn't perfect at. You know, I think at this stage of the season, you maybe want to execute a little bit more cleanly. We'll see if they can clean those up in the second half.
Yeah, it is, and that's tough, and that's just kind of naturally where you want to go to, you know, is down to their level, because you don't have to put forth as much effort to get the things done that you need to get done. But it's important that you got to keep that intensity up and keep your standards high, be able to do the things that you know that you got to do fundamentally. Again, keeping track of the ball, don't turn it over, rebounding, running your offense the way you want to run it. I mean, this is a good – I mean, you can't script in practice what you get out here on the court. I mean, live game, you can't replicate it anywhere. And so take advantage of the minutes and stuff that you get. For these varsity kids, they might not get a whole lot more minutes here in the second half. So take advantage of them and do those things that you guys have been emphasizing in practice, the things that you've watched on film. I know, like from a coaching standpoint, when you're in this kind of a situation, it's a good chance to maybe pull something out that you haven't done a lot in game before, but that you've repped in practice a little bit, just to give kids the live game reps and stuff like that. So there's a lot of different things that you can do to make this still beneficial, even with the score being as lopsided as it is.
Yeah, you can tell it's lighter out here for San Juan tonight. There's less pressure. I think that's a factor in the perfect foul shooting in high-pressure games. You know, the Broncos have had their struggles from there. Maybe that's coming on, but, I mean, you can just tell it's different. You know, they're having more fun out there tonight, more relaxed. I know Coach Nielsen does want them to do the things that are going to make themselves better, though, headed into, you know, from here on out, it's going to be tough matchups, I think, starting with this coming Friday. It's looking like it's headed that way to where San Juan will be making the trip on Friday up to American Prep and just taking a look ahead into the future. We know that's going to be an even matchup and a tough battle, a lot tougher for them than what they're seeing here tonight on their home floor.
Yeah, and that's the thing after tonight. I mean, you got it's 4 tough games to get to where you want to be to win that state championship. I mean, it's APA, then it's looking like Kanab, and then it can be anybody after that. And so you got to be ready to roll and bring your A game for 4 straight games. And again, this momentum you're getting tonight that you're building is going to carry into those.
And sadly, in my mind, it's not a double elimination tournament. You get to play as long as you don't lose twice, but once you lose once, you're out of state title contention. I wish personally it was a double elimination tournament where you could battle back to a state title, but that's not the case in Utah. So yeah, it's win or go home, basically. You get consolation play if you lose. So it's like you say, 5 straight wins is what San Juan's looking for right now to close out this season. If they can do that, then they are the state champions, and that's a long road to hoe, obviously. So yeah, they got their work cut out for them.
Yeah, totally. But again, team's totally capable of doing it, and excited to see how they run through that. So we'll see how they come out this second half. I'll be curious to see if we see a little bit of adjustments here by the Broncos. Again, and if they do, it's probably just the little subtle things. It's not like they got to go reinvent the whole book here. I mean, they're up 30, but again, just re-emphasize those little things. So
yeah, and I do believe that if the Broncos stretch the lead to 35 at some point during the second half, the clock will run more than it would if they weren't up by 35. So we'll see how that pans out. As we begin the second half, the Broncos up. It's officially 29, 51-22. As they try the alley-oop, Jagger Neves scooped that up for Cole Duke, but that did not go. The Broncos do get their own rebound to start it off. So San Juan creates a second chance opportunity. Jagger Neves gets a little bit open. He misses the three, but Trip Palmer right there for a second offensive rebound. Now Neves in traffic, and they're going to force a jump ball on him as he was triple teamed down under the bucket.
Yeah, Vanguard coming out getting a defensive stop to start the second half.
And so the Knights will inbound. No press from San Juan, no trap at midcourt. And Vanguard Academy works it in. O'Brien hands off to Tucker. Tucker decides to take the three and knocks it down.
Well, it's Vanguard coming out of half on fire.
Yeah.
they're not ready to go home.
51-25, so instead of going the way toward a running clock, it goes the other direction. And Trip Palmer gets a nice roll on his shot off the front of the rim as he pulls up from 8. And the Broncos senior has 16, makes it a 53-25 game. And now San Juan gets the steal down under the basket defensively. And running the other way, Cole Duke missing the shot. Trip Palmer right there with the rebound. He's fouled. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, good job by Trip. He's doing a lot of good things tonight, rebounding underneath the basket. His mid-range has been on. Good defense. He's had some good swats and everything. Just a good complete game here by 55.
And that's the first foul of the night on Corey Hansen, the sophomore for Vanguard Academy. And we'll see if Palmer can keep San Juan perfect from the line. He does. You always, as an announcer, hate to say these things, but
just setting it up.
That's right. Palmer up to 17 points on the night now. Stretches a lead to 54-25, back to 29. And there's the first miss of the night. I knew it would happen. And now San Juan gets their own rebound, though, so they can actually make this a three-point play as McNaughton finds Jagger Neves. It was almost a 4-point play. He missed the three, and now on the rebound, Trip Palmer battling with a much shorter kid, Jackson Kingston there. Looks like it'll be San Juan ball.
Yeah, San Juan's crashing the offensive boards really hard coming out of the second half. I love it. They're doing everything they can to get as many opportunities to get on the board here.
Here's an open look for Cole Duke, but he missed the three. Rebounded again by San Juan, but now, in the middle, Jagger Neves kept it somehow, and the Broncos do finally score. So that ultimately ended up being a three-point play on the foul shot, and then the bucket from Jagger Neves. It took a long time, but that's how it ends. Now another shot blocked by San Juan. And a shot is up, no good from Vanguard Academy ultimately. Another one no good. And an offensive rebound mixed in there for Vanguard Academy. Now on the other side, we get a slam dunk from Trip Palmer again as he was out ahead of the D and got the pass.
Now this might be the most dunks in a game Trip's had. he's having a day today. It's been fun to watch.
Now Cole Duke is sprung from the backcourt, but the Vanguard Academy defense recovers. Cole Duke on the drive to the baseline, hits the 7-foot fade, and the Bronco lead is now 35-60-25.
No, this has been good. A lot of these Broncos have been able to make these baskets fall with a lot of contact. Jagger 2 times down, Cole just barely. It's good that they were able to adapt and be able to still get those shots to fall.
There was Kingston missing a three. San Juan with the rebound coming the other way. Trip Palmer's shot is no good, but the rebound bounced right back to him in the paint. He misses twice. And now we get a whistle as the ball goes out of bounds on the far side. Who's dressed up like Pee Wee Herman over there? That's hilarious.
Grady Lacey.
Yeah, we heard his name on the wrestling mats.
Yep.
As he finished 5th, did he not, at the state tournament?
I'm trying to remember. Yeah, that sounds
He did.
Right.
His brother got 3rd,
yeah.
Liam. And so, yeah, we'll have that coming out in the San Juan record tomorrow. Nice article written by Art Adair about those boys who came home 4th from the 2A state wrestling tournament the other day. And the girls are going to do it this weekend. As Cole Duke misses for San Juan, but another offensive rebound for San Juan, and who scored that?
That was Cole Duke.
Cole Duke,
but
up to 11.
Credit Jagger for getting that offensive rebound. He's just been an animal on the boards the second half. He's flying around both sides of the ball.
Back and forth for Vanguard Academy, and missing the three ultimately was Kennington. And now we're going to get a foul on Baylor Nielsen, it looks like, for San Juan.
Oh, we're wholesaling here. We're going 5 off. So Here comes Cash, and then you got a couple of these juniors and some of these sophomores coming in. So
we're going to have to start. I'm going to have to start putting a whole different group of people out here, as now the clock is going to start running, I believe, for these last 11 minutes. So this may take me a minute. When I have a timeout, I'll try to get some guys in on my iPad so I can see them a little easier. But Vanguard Academy with the basketball into the middle, intercepted by Brig Palmer for San Juan, and he'll give it to Randall Black. Now into the paint they go to Max Stearns. He'll lob it back out, and a three is good for Brig Palmer. So the JV wastes no time getting started for San Juan.
Yeah, I love it. It's fun to watch these JV kids come in and do their thing too, because they're very talented and got a lot of potential out here, and it's fun to see them showcase it here, especially in the playoffs.
Foul against Randall Black here. He's got 6 points in the game already. He hasn't been in since the first quarter. He hit 2 threes for San Juan as they were building that lead early in the game. Part of that 35-point outpouring in the first quarter. We get another foul on San Juan here, as this will be on Cash Palmer, his first. And yeah, the Broncos leading by 40 here with 3:01 left. I guess they do stop the clock for foul shots, because you could pretty much run the rest of the game out on that, I guess. But.
Yeah. No, this is good. I mean, it's good to get these kids in. It's good to give them the experience. I think the biggest thing that we're always weighing on the football field when it comes to the decision when to pull the starters is the injury factor. It's just not worth the risk-reward anymore at some point.
Right.
You get somebody hurt when you're up 40 points. I still kick myself. We had Max Stearns in a little bit longer than we should have in that semifinal game, and broke his leg. Yeah, and then missing the state game. I'm still losing sleep over that. So.
Oh, wow. Hey, they're young. They bounce back, Bobby. So.
He's bounced back well. I mean, he's out here balling out now on the court, so it's good. I'm glad.
He was shooting right when you were talking about him there. We're going to get another San Juan foul, it looks like, right here. So the JV comes in playing some physical basketball here.
Love it.
Cash Palmer registers his second foul. And San Juan's about to put Vanguard Academy in the bonus here. There's a shot just thrown up there from Bridger Tucker from the right side. No good. Rebounded by the Broncos. And they run in transition. Here's Stearns on the baseline, trying to back himself to the bucket. Ran into a wall of defense and instead dished to Randall Black, who misses the three. San Juan gets another try, and they bounce around with it. Finally, it comes down to Vanguard. So there was another shot that was put up there is ultimately what happened. There's a three, no good for Vanguard Academy. A lot of grappling in there. No foul called, I guess.
At this point in the game, they're probably going to let a lot of stuff go too.
Yep. So I didn't see who missed for Vanguard Academy, but a rebound for San Juan. And the Bronco JV in the game loses possession here. That's going to be a turnover. And Vanguard Academy in quick transition. Here is Jenkins driving out of the corner, scoring it off the glass. I'm sorry, that's not Jenkins, that's Kennington. And he gets the bucket and the foul here. The foul on Max Stearns is his first, and it's an add one opportunity for Kennington.
Yeah, Max Stearns, he's aggressive. Every time he comes in, he seems to get his money's worth. He likes to get
that's right.
Get a couple fouls up on the board, and I love it. I love that's how he plays. So for San Juan, this is going to be mostly their varsity team next year minus Cash, I think.
Yeah.
So this is a good look at kind of the future and kind of what you're expecting to see next year.
Well, I put them all in now, so they're in the starters' positions. As missing the third-point opportunity was Kennington, and now is that Randall who got that or Max?
Nope, that was Max. That was a good little mid-range shot from him.
So Max Stearns gets his first points of the night. Now Vanguard Academy will answer. I missed that bucket too. I'm assuming that was number 4.
Yeah.
James O'Brien has 6. As Randall Black has it for San Juan, top of the key. His pass was rejected, bounced right back to him. Now Brig Palmer under the bucket, missed the reverse layup try. That ball goes out of bounds on the far side to Vanguard. So 67-30 again. The San Juan JV is in this to close it out. The clock is running. The Broncos got the 35-point advantage. Here's a Kennington three for Vanguard, no good. Rebounded by San Juan. And the Broncos will run it up. Randall Black has it. He's in the midcourt paint. Shot clock is off with 14 to go in the third quarter. Andrew Nielsen handing back to Black. He'll give to Brig Palmer. Now Max Stearns in the paint, lost the ball. That'll be a turnover against San Juan. So now this is when the stats start to look a little bit ugly, but the whole almost second half here is going to be JV. We're going to get some new kids coming in as well to start this fourth quarter. 67-31, so I've got to fix a bucket here somewhere. Maybe that shot was actually made is maybe what happened. So I'll figure that out. We're headed to the final frame here tonight with San Juan going away with this thing here in the first round of the 2A Boys State Tournament. It's High School Hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live.
Canyonlands Tire and Blanding offers top quality tires, auto repairs, and fast service. Stop by for all your tire needs. Your local tire experts at Canyonlands Tire.
San Juan County Adult Education empowers adults with technical, business, and college skills to join the workforce. Earn a high school diploma or GED. Visit a USU Learning Center or email gina.grover@sjsd.org to learn more.
Buying, selling, or refinancing. Trust Anderson Oliver Title Insurance Agency, Southeastern Utah's only locally owned title company, serving San Juan and Grand Counties for over 25 years. Visit us today.
In career and technical education, your classroom is more than a place to learn. It's where your future begins. Here, you'll gain real-world skills and turn your talent into opportunity. Learn the skills, build your dream, and step into your career starting today.
Welcome back to San Juan High School in Blanding as we're going to close this first round game out tonight. It's High School Hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live, opening the fourth quarter with a runner bucket for James O'Brien for the Vanguard Academy Knights. And we've got all the JV in now for San Juan. Jonah John is in here now. There's a shot blocked, Andrew Nielsen. So Vanguard Academy is going to get a block. Stats are going to start looking a lot better for Vanguard Academy here in this second half. And we'll obviously report the San Juan stats, but the varsity starters are going to be on the bench ultimately for what will amount to most of the second half. Here's a Jonah John three, and it rimmed out, then rimmed back in off the glass. So the sophomore guard has a three-point bucket here in this fourth quarter.
It's a good hometown roll right there.
That was a lot of bouncing and rolling, that's for sure.
Very forgiving. That's what you get for being in your home gym.
That's right. Here is Vanguard Academy running into traffic, turning it over. San Juan in quick transition here. And ultimately pulling up, dishing it out. I don't know what the student section saw over there. Did someone get juked off, get their ankles broken or something over there?
Quincy planted pretty good, and that Vanguard kid kind of went flying.
Quincy Singer. Yeah, he's a guy I don't have on my roster, unfortunately. So San Juan missing a three there. Rebounded by Vanguard Academy. Here's a three for James O'Brien, and that falls. Make it 70-36. 6:20 to go in this ball game now as the Broncos are going to win this one going away. JV closing it out here for San Juan, and Broncos will advance to the second round. As Max Stearns having trouble in traffic in the paint, we're going to get a foul against Stearns here as he just was trying to throw the body around, try to get that ball back. That's his second foul.
Yep, get your money's worth, Max.
That's right.
I like it. Get your money. You only got a quarter. You got 3 fouls to give. What do you got to lose?
And I'm not sure. I guess we're just getting a sub in here for the Knights. I'm not sure. There's nobody waiting to come in, so I think they figured it out. Something with the scores table here, maybe the shot clock or the arrow. And Vanguard Academy has it in the offensive end. Corey Hansen hands off. A three for Jackson Kingston is no good. Rebounded by San Juan, and they'll run it across the line. Singer dishes over to the left side for Nielsen. Bounces back to Nielsen. Now Singer from the left baseline, missing the shot. Rebound, it bounced around and goes to Vanguard Academy ultimately, and they'll run in transition, scoop it up off the glass, and in for Corey Hansen, 70-38.
Yeah, pace of this game hasn't really slowed down very much with this JV squad being in there. It's still going pretty quick. A lot of fast breaks.
Another three ball from Jonah John. This time it won't go. Rebounded by the Knights, and they'll trot it across the line. Here's a three on the way from Hansen. No. They get their own rebound, though. And another, they're shooting the three ball like it's their job out here right now. That one off the mark from from O'Brien. Rebounded by San Juan this time. Now the ball came through both teams there. I don't know if anybody saw that. It went to Jonah John ultimately. He bounces it inside for Stearns, who's to the right of the bucket. Missed his first try, but battles for his own rebound and gets his own putback.
Yeah, good job sticking with it right there. Max has done a good job coming in, too, just crashing the boards really hard, both offensively and defensively.
Here is Bridger Tucker for Vanguard Academy, handing it back to Kingston, who missed the three. Rebounded by San Juan. I mean, right now, Vanguard Academy almost exclusively shooting from beyond the arc here.
Hey, you got this. The only way they can crawl back into this thing.
I guess so. Here's Brig Palmer spinning at the foul line and hitting the 10-footer. He's got 5 on the night, make it 74-38. This is almost like two different games here tonight, as now we got the JV kids racking up some stats in this thing. And there's a bucket for Vanguard Academy as Nathaniel Peterson scores.
And it looks like Coach Nilsson's going even down to bringing some freshmen into the game here. So
there's a nice little runner on the baseline for Jonah John. He's got 5, make it 76-40, and John knocks it out of bounds here in Vanguard's offensive end. Yeah, who do we have? These are definitely kids I don't have on the roster now. You're really going to start stretching me.
Yep.
I'm going to have to.
So you got number 15, Benny Long.
I don't have anybody.
24, Creed Herring. So.
Okay, well, there you go. Thank you. You'll have to keep that for me. You'll have to help me out with some stats probably, as I think San Juan steals the ball here. And Jonah John on the run, missing the layup. And we're going to get a bucket for someone I don't even have.
24, Creed Herring.
Creed Herring, all right.
Good job crashing the board and going up and getting that offensive rebound and getting the putback.
Hey, that's sometimes the ref's kid, if I'm correct, isn't it?
That is, yep, that is.
So I don't know what to say about that.
He's not reffing tonight, so.
That's right. Yeah, I don't know. That would be a conflict of interest, I would think, if I'm not sure. Are you allowed to ref your own kids' games?
I don't know what the rules are on that. I would think not, but.
78-40. My score is going to start being wrong is what's going to happen unless I start giving buckets to just random people here. Maybe Bo Yeomans can score some buckets.
Yeah, give him some love, man.
That's what can happen
right now.
So we'll know that's Creed's points when we give them to Bo. And we're going to get a foul on Vanguard Academy here, and this is going to put Creed Herring to the line to shoot a couple. And it's the second foul on James O'Brien. We're down to just 2:26 to go in this thing, though. It's obviously been a very quick second half with the mercy rule going in effect. But Herring scoring here for San Juan. So Bo Yeomans gets some more points.
Man, Bo's racking it up right now.
He is. We feel sad that he's missing. Unfortunate injury to Yeomans. As Herring makes both of his foul shots, make it 80-40. And Vanguard Academy now in the offensive end with a little over-under, try to drive through Singer, but it's a travel, so that'll turn it back over to San Juan. And the Broncos, with 2 minutes now to go, will walk it across the line. And Jonah John has it on the wing, back up to Quincy Singer at the top of the key. Right side, you're going to have to tell me who number 15 is again. I'm sorry.
Benny Long.
Benny Long, thank you. As Max Stearns, we know who that is, hits the 17-footer. 82-40 now. As the JV's having a pretty good second half in here for San Juan.
They're putting some points up
against this Vanguard Academy team. There's a 3 no good for James O'Brien for the Knights, rebounded by the San Juan JV. And I mean, it's not only JV. I think we have C team out here now, don't we?
Yeah, we do a little bit. Yeah, got a couple of these freshman kids out here.
Look at this passing from these kids. And Max Stearns is fouled as he goes up to the right side, and he'll go to the line.
I love how these kids are playing there's only a minute left, but I'm like, they're going to get everything they can out of this varsity time they're getting, and it's great.
I mean, it's like every time you would put JV kids in a football game, they'd come in like they were shot out of a cannon. It's like a brand new game, you know. They come in wanting to hit people as hard as they can and play as hard as they can. And that's what we got here on the basketball court, too.
Oh, yeah. They got something to prove, man. They want to be out there. They want to contribute, and they do a really good job of staying ready because, they never know when they're going to get a chance to come out or not. So,
well, Stearns is making the most for his buck here as he misses the second, but he did hit the first. It's rebounded by Vanguard Academy. So Stearns has 7. That's leading the JV thrust here in the second half right now. And yeah, some of these kids are going to be up in the top 3 in scoring, I think, in this game is what's going to happen.
It's all your bigs too. They're all eating up underneath tonight.
Yeah.
Max and Tripp and George and
the same one. Foul here, I think. So.
Oh, just deflected out of bounds. So
sorry.
Keep the clock running though.
That's right. And Vanguard Academy works it back in. A little lob up in the air for James O'Brien, rolled off. Rebounded by San Juan. We're into the final half minute now of this first round state tournament game. And the Broncos up 83-40. They've dominated here tonight. They've got the C team in to finish this thing out at this point. They're letting them swat each other too, I notice now. We're not gonna call any fouls probably from here on.
I think we're going to let the last 20 seconds roll no matter what, unless somebody gets really, really fouled out here.
Right. Here's a three on the way for Vanguard. No good. Corey Hansen rebounded by San Juan. I think that's going to do it. As Coach Easton Nielsen, that might have even been a travel here in the backcourt. They're going to let that go. And San Juan will close out a very convincing first round state tournament win here over Vanguard Academy. The official final is going to be 83-40, but again, for most of the second half, it was the non-starters in the game tonight. Guys off the bench coming in to finish this thing out. So the Broncos had gone up by more than 35. Coach Nielsen brought in the JV squad from that point on, and they finished out most of the second half. Man, that was a quick finish, I'll tell you. This game took about an hour to play, so
yeah, nice and quick.
That was super quick. We'll step aside. When we return, we'll get some final game stats, and we'll maybe hopefully have a conversation with Coach Easton Nielsen as his team now knows officially they'll be headed up north to take on American Prep West Valley. Thanks for joining us. Again, we'll step aside. We'll open the postgame show when we return. It is High School Hoops on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live.
Planning a weekend project? Red's Ace Hardware in Blanding has paint, tools, grills, and yard supplies from top brands like Craftsman and Weber. Visit us for great deals and expert advice.
With a changing economy and advancing technology, it's time that marketing and selling of real estate in San Juan County catches up. Four Corners Homes and Property Management is changing the game. Every Four Corners Homes listing includes 3D mapping and virtual tours, professional photos, a digital and global 21st century footprint, and marketing exposure that makes it easy for buyers to find and identify what makes your listing unique. Marketing and exposure sells real estate, and if you want the best, you need Four Corners Homes on your team. Find us at fourcornershomes.net or call 801-404-0058.
Diamond Propane in Blanding, Utah is the only locally owned and operated propane dealer in San Juan County. Call Chas Jacobson today at 435-678-2010 to fill your tank. Diamond Propane is a proud sponsor of local high school sports.
Welcome back to San Juan High School in Blanding, Utah. It's the High School Hoops postgame show on Red Rock 92 and StreamUtah.Live now as the San Juan Broncos beat the Vanguard Academy Knights 83-40 in round one of the 2A Boys State Basketball Tournament. And they will advance to take on American Prep West Valley, which is the little town that this Vanguard Academy crew came from here tonight. And so these two schools, very, very close neighbors. I think only a couple blocks separate them up there in West Valley City. So we'll be very close to Vanguard Academy when we travel up for the game with American Prep on Friday. So the Broncos have punched their ticket to the second round and look forward to taking on the Eagles this Friday. We will get you an official tip time on that when it is decided. And again, we are assuming that's going to be a Friday game. We're going to take a look at some final game stats here. Hey, the Broncos scored 16 points in every quarter since the first. They scored 35 in the first quarter, then 16, 16, and 16. And Vanguard Academy scored 7 in the second quarter, but then 9 and 9 in the third and the fourth. So that's kind of weird looking, but the Broncos obviously had the running clock in the second half and the JV out to close this thing out. The Broncos ended up shooting almost 48% from the floor tonight. This is unofficial, of course, 29 of 54. I'm sorry, 34 of 71. They were 29 of 54 from inside the arc, and that figures out to 54%. From three-point range, they were 5 of 17 for 29.5%, and ended the night 10 of 12 from the free throw line for 83%. Excellent foul shooting tonight. Man, if you can shoot like that for the rest of the state tournament, that bodes well for the Broncos. Obviously, less pressure tonight than you're going to face, I would say, in a, quote, normal game from here on out. But at any rate, good foul shooting tonight for sure for San Juan. The Broncos turned the ball over 11 times in this game, but, yeah, only twice in the second half, so that's a good stat. 6 blocks for the Broncos tonight, 9 steals. And they did get 14 takeaways tonight, or 14 turnovers against Vanguard Academy. Let's look at some individual scoring here now. We will mention Vanguard's kids. Jackson Kingston it was James O'Brien who had the scoring lead for the Knights with 11. Then it was 8 for Jackson Kingston, 6 for Nathan Kennington, 5 for Corey Hansen, 4 for Bridger Tucker and Nathaniel Peterson. And it was a 2-point night for Cody Jenkins off the bench. And for San Juan, man, everybody and their brother was in this game. Even players who weren't really in the game were in the game. But Trip Palmer ended the night with the scoring lead with 19 points. And, of course, he came out prematurely in that third quarter. Georgia McNaughton had 14 tonight. Cole Duke with 11. And the fourth leading scorer tonight was Max Stearns off the bench.
Yes, sir, Max.
There you go.
Let's go.
Randall Black had 6. Brig Palmer had 5. Oh, excuse me. Jagger Neves also had 6 tonight. Jonah John also had 5. We're having a fun time listening to all your stats, man, with all these players who came in tonight. Let's see. Not Bo Yeomans. I had Creed Herring for 4 points tonight, and that Bo Yeomans was kind of the place holder there for us. Cash Palmer into the night with 4 tonight. And I think, let's see, Baylor Nielsen had 2. I think that covers everybody. 3-point shooting tonight for San Juan. They had 5. 2 for Randall Black, and then 1 apiece for Cole Duke, Brig Palmer, and Jonah John hit 1 there in the fourth quarter. So, Coach, you obviously dominated tonight. We're joined by head coach Easton Nielsen now on the postgame show. I don't know if it was a perfect effort tonight. I don't know if you're as much of a perfectionist as Barkley Christensen is, but I know you said in the pregame you want to do the things that make you better as a team tonight. Do you feel like you accomplished that here tonight in this thing?
I think we did some things that help us get there. I mean, defensively, I didn't think we did as good of a job as we needed to do. And that's, one of the things that I want to make sure we improve as we get ready to go against American Prep.
Right.
We got beat off the dribble way too much tonight. Gave up a couple offensive boards. Our goal was 0. And, so a couple areas there that, we needed to be a little bit better defensively. There's no reason why we should have given up 40 points in this game, to be honest. But, able to cycle through everybody, and happy about that. And, we came out off the tip with good energy, and that's something that's sometimes hard to do with these games is to get up. And so I was happy with that, and we did a lot of good things offensively. A couple unforced turnovers, too. We need to be just a little bit better in those areas. But Friday night, I think we'll be able to make those adjustments.
Yeah, when you have a game like this where the team isn't challenging you that much, it's hard. It's human nature to play down to that level almost. And so obviously things will be a little bit different when you start. From here on out, it's obviously going to be tough games for you. So we expect to see bigger challenges. Tell me what you know about American Prep. We haven't seen them yet this year.
Yeah, I mean, they play hard. We know that they run and they shoot. It's a really there's going to be a lot of shots coming up on Friday night. We'll just say that. They are not afraid to put it up. It's a game where we need to make sure we don't give them second chance looks. That's where they get a lot of their offense is off second chance points. And so we got to dominate the boards. A couple players there that we got to make sure we don't lose track of too. Overall, though, we're excited about the matchups that we're looking at, and we're going over there to have a lot of fun.
Yeah, you did a good job on the boards tonight. Unofficially, my stats, I had you out-rebounding these guys 51-25, so you doubled them up there. I mean, that's not official, but I thought you did pretty well rebounding. And like you say, that's got to continue. At least on paper, it looks like it's going to be an even battle. It looks like it's going to be a fun game this Friday.
Yeah. I mean, we expect to have a lot of fun. We love our matchups going over there for sure. We've got some plans in place that if we can execute, I think they're going to give us a really good chance to come out with a win in that game. But we got to go over there and execute.
Right.
So.
Yeah, our coach, I know this team has been peaking, and so that's good to see. and it'll be fun. We'll be up there to cover that one for you. That's the last game we have the video rights for, so we wish you well. I know you're going to try to get rested up, try to look at some things here these next couple days, and make a trip up on Friday and see if you can get yourself into the state quarterfinals with a win up there at American Prep.
That's the plan.
Thank you very much, Coach. Good win for your team tonight. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
That's Coach East.
Go Broncos.
All right. We got the Go Broncos here, and thanks to Coach Easton Nielsen for visiting with us. Fun win for his team tonight, as almost, I think, pretty much everybody got a chance to play here tonight. And Bobby, our last game together, unless you want to go up to West Valley City this Friday. I mean, I'll be up there if you want to come up.
I don't know. Maybe we'll see last-second trip, but
this team going to go up and try to get themselves into the state quarterfinals with a win over American Prep. It'd be I need to look at the actual years and see when it was that San Juan was in the tournament. I know it's been a while for the girls as well. They're looking to get a win this Saturday that would propel them into the state quarterfinals. And the fun thing is, if both teams can make it, then we'll have a Monday through Wednesday of girls and boys basketball again here on Red Rock. It'll be only Red Rock 92. We won't have the video rights, but the girls and boys would be in the same location playing some playoff basketball. So
yeah, that'd be fun.
That's what we're hoping for, but obviously they both got to take care of business. The girls are probably going to be hosting American Heritage this Saturday here in the San Juan Gym, so if you can, get on out and support the girls. I believe that's going to be a 1 o'clock tip here in Blanding. And as far as the boys go, I think it will be a 7 o'clock tip Friday night against American Prep West Valley. I don't know if there's any last words you want to have here as we close it out.
No, I mean, just excited to see this team go make a run at it here. I think they've got all the tools. They've got everything they need to do, and can't wait to see them go put it together. Hopefully it'll be a good game this next weekend, and then, we'll be extending this thing by a week and watching them in the state tournament. So best of luck to all those guys and coaches and everybody. We're excited to watch these guys and support them. So
they had a lot of success on the football field this year, and looking to follow that up with a hopeful state championship in basketball. They'd be kind of like the underdog sneaking in there for sure. There's a lot of good teams going to be at that tournament. But the Broncos have shown that they can play with teams night in and night out. They faced a lot of tough teams this year, and they've shown the ability to play with them. So we expect nothing less here in these next couple weeks.
Yeah, and being that underdog role is not a bad spot to be
on.
No,
it's not.
You know, a lot of people can overlook you.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get yourself into a lot of good situations that way. So I think San Juan's ready. I mean, they're not ready. They're not going to back down to anybody they go play.
No.
They're going to be ready to roll whoever they get on the schedule. So it'll be fun.
That's a fact. All right, well, I think that'll pretty much do it for us here tonight. It was a quick one as the Broncos take down Vanguard Academy 83-40 here tonight. San Juan will play American Prep West Valley Friday night. Again, stay tuned to Red Rock 92 and the Sports Report. I'm going to be on the morning show tomorrow as well, and we'll talk sports with David and Bill there, and we'll try to get you the official tip time as early as tomorrow morning. And just assuming that's going to be 7. But again, the girls are going to tip it off at 1 o'clock, probably against American Heritage on Saturday. So get out and support them. As far as for us here tonight at San Juan High School, that's going to do it. The next broadcast will be Friday night for me. I think there might be some Monticello basketball between now and then, and I know they were active down at Monument Valley tonight, and probably the boys still underway down there. I want to say thanks to everybody involved tonight, all the sponsors for making these broadcasts possible. We will thank you one final time during the close here in just a minute. Thanks to Caleb Carr and Lane Palmer tonight helping us out on the StreamUtah.Live side, always doing a good job. And on behalf of Bobby Bowering, it's Red Sifford saying so long from San Juan High School. Have a great rest of your Tuesday night, high school sports fans.
High School Hoops is a production of Red Rock 92 Sports and StreamUtah.Live. Tonight's broadcast was brought to you by Anderson Oliver Title Insurance Agency, San Juan Building Supply, Blue Mountain Foods, Bradford Tire, Desert Rivers Credit Union, San Juan School District Adult Education, Diamond Propane, Colleen Kays, Four Corners Homes, San Juan Counseling, Holiday Construction, San Juan Health, Crowley Construction, Northern Electric, San Juan Insurance, Dependable Auto Repair, Precision Rehab, Red Mechanical, San Juan School District CTE Programs, Diamond Designs, Blue Mountain Hospital, Energy Fuels, San Juan Public Health, Emory Telcom, Red's Ace Hardware, Canyonlands Tire, Empire Electric, Flights Gymnastics, Utah Navajo Health System, Utah State University Blanding, San Juan Pharmacy, Four Corners Regional Care Center, Jones and DeMille Engineering, Napa Motor Parts, San Juan Credit Union, Primary Residential Mortgage, and Westcott Motors. We're the home of live high school sports coverage in southeastern Utah, Classic Hits Radio, Red Rock 92, and StreamUtah.Live.